What is up, deadlings? I am Bon Undead, here to do a different type of video. As you can see, I'm on a little desktop display. Thank you, Grim Hunter Sand, for letting me borrow his setup for a little bit until I actually get a computer. He's right now taking a drink that is going to spill over the floor. Thank you, Grim Hunter Sand. Anyway, today I am doing a tier list of the Vanos crew slash the Goons because, well, I'm doing a test run, so hopefully this goes well. First up, who should we start up first with? Let's start with the man himself, Vanos Gaming. I mean, come on, everyone grew up with Vanos. You either watch his Gmod stuff, Call of Duty stuff, GTA stuff. I mean, he's hard to beat. S, media S for him. He has been good and edgy lately, so... Okay, S. Who should we do next? Who should we do? I guess we'll start with the Goons. Let's get with Blarg. Where's Blarg? Where did Blarg go? He's right here. Blarg. Very funny. Arab Canadian. Why am I doing Canadians first? I don't know. Don't question me. I have no idea. I've literally just started to listen. Anyway, he's S2. He's funny. He has cat. I forgot his cat's name. He's an Arab. He makes very racist jokes. But he's funny. You see. Next up, let's my reason for Ohmwrecker going to D tier, if you haven't caught up with H2O Delirious and Ohmwrecker, he basically sued Delirious for some random shit. I have no idea. Anyway, next up, let's go with the Do. Never really watched the Do. He makes good songs. Very funny whenever, playing the piano with funny Mike. I'll give him B. Editing is for him, but Next up, let's do Marksman. Never really watched Marksman as of lately. Actually, I never really watched Marksman, period. The only time I've really seen him was whenever he played with Vanos for Call of Duty or was on one of Minilad's hashtag Asked Minis. So I guess B. He could. Yeah, C. Next up, let's go with... the black guy. Let's go with basically I Do Work. His channel's been dying for a while. I would say he would go here, but with the channel dying and all, and some other stuff going on, I'll put him at B. B. Okay. Next up, let's do Louis. Just kidding. He's higher now. After being canceled basically twice and disappearing off of YouTube for a maximum of 10, maybe plus years, he always seems to come back with this guy. So, yeah, C tier, I guess. Never really watched him. It was funny watching his Squeaker Squad back in the days. But next up, let's go with cartoons. Okay, Minnie. I'm pretty sure you all can guess why Minnie gets the D tier. I mean, he's a liar, he's a pedophile. No one likes him. Don't know why it took me so long to unsubscribe from his channel. Next up, let's do Swagger Souls. Swagger Souls, very funny man. I don't remember where he's from, but his accent is definitely very strong, and he's very funny while he does things. Next up, let's do Dahi de Nogla, or just Nogla. Man. He's very funny, but at the same time, I haven't really watched him back in the days, but I have started watching him as of recently, because, No Go and Terrorize a React channel. But I'll send him an A. He's funny, but he's not top tier. But speaking of top tier, Wildcat. Wildcat is definitely funny all the way through. Graham Hunter, why is your phone going off? No. Anyway, Wildcat, definitely an S tier. I've been... A tier. I'm sorry, dude, but because of all... He literally uploaded over 400 videos of just Fortnite. I'm not lying about that. I've literally looked up here recently. Almost 400 videos. Over 400. Jeez. Cartoons. Saw him with Delirious, but, just never got around to watching him. And speaking of Delirious, the main man himself, I used to be part of the so-called Delirious Army, but then I kind of fell off of Delirious, so I'll give him A tier. He's funny, man, but kind of just fell off. Next up, let's do Guruji. Old Gritty Bear. Old Nelly Bear, as Blogger likes to call him. Uh, I'll give him, I'd say A. Very funny, man. Middle A. No, he's a bit funnier than, meh. I say he's funnier than Wildcat. If I can put him in the middle. Nogla, can you? You're always annoying. Anyway. Next up, speaking of Nogla, let's do another Irish lad, Terrorizer. Terrorizer, he was just funny all the way through back in the COD days where he would just stab, stab, and stab people. And just making them rage. Very funny dude. I recommend. I recommend with all these. Next up, let's do Schmitty. Schmitty, definitely funny. Very much recommend. And he even revived his Smitty Minus channel to be a VOD channel. And Smitty Plus, well, I literally binge watch Sea of Thieves from him almost every night. Anyway, next up, Bryce McQuid. Or Quad. Quad, I don't know. Never really watched him. I don't even remember if he was really that funny with me, so I'll just put him there. Next up is, what should we do? I guess Big Jiggly Panda. His racing content, definitely top tier. Laugh content, top tier. But he rarely uploads, so he gets the boot. I'm sorry. If he uploaded more, he would definitely be A tier, but he doesn't really upload that much. Next up is the child-friendly man himself, Moo. Except because, he actually has a daughter. So does he, but he doesn't really care. Moo, I'd say, is definitely... I would say he's a bit more funny than Delirious. Which is actually kind of ironic, because they had a little battle on GTA called Moo versus Delirious, and, well, seems like Moo is the winner on my side of stories. Anyway, next up, let's do McNasty. We haven't done Goons in a hot minute. McNasty. Very funny. He's in a band. I forgot what the band's called, but it's more deathcore than anything, so if you're into that, then I recommend it. He's been playing with Vanos recently, but it seems like he's been slowing down. So, B tier for me. Next up, let's do Big Puffa. I just realized I missed a couple of people in the Smitty Plus house. Oh well. Who cares? I'll put, he is funny, but at the same time, I rarely watch him, so B. He's mid. Next up, let's do Soup. Very funny guy. Very redneck guy. Just funny in general. Speaking of which, I don't think there's any I choose. Next up, let's do 407, the Jew himself. I think he would go around maybe mid B. He's funny, but hardly watch. Cryos, he definitely goes up here with Smitty. I mean, come on. Their Stranded Deep videos, amazing. Plus his art, all of his art stuff is just amazing too. Who should we do next? Let's do, I guess, Racing Cats. I rarely watched him. Actually, I don't know what much goes on with him nowadays. So, see. He was funny whenever he played with the group, but... Next up, let's do Sark. If it wasn't for Sark, no, Sea Nanners, which is down here. But if it wasn't for Sark, then Alpha Betas wouldn't be where it really much is. So I would give him a B for that. Good job, Sark. Making Alpha Betas actually good. Next up, let's do... What should we do? Actually, speaking of Sea Nanners, let's do Sea Nanners. If I'm not lying, I think he has the cat. I don't remember, to be honest. This is the part of the video where I get to people I don't know. Minus, Silent Droid, And of course, FC Glitching, Dead Squirrel, Chilled Chaos, and Yummy. CNNers. Without CNNers, we wouldn't have Cryos. Let's throw them in a... Not Cryos. Terrorizer. They both have letters in their name. Head up. Yummy. Strawberry. Never watch him. I do, but only Cards Against Humanities. Yeah, I guess we go here. He's funny with the other guys. Do, Soup. Where do I put him? Let's go with Silent Droid next. If he uploaded more, he would definitely be up here because all of the stuff he does in GTA was delirious with cockatoos. Funny. But, yeah. Seems like he rarely even publishes anymore. He tried to come back a little bit, but it kind of just died down quickly. See, next up, let's do Dead Squirrel. Never really watch him at all, to be honest. I only saw him with Delirious. And that is about it. I see. Next up, let's do Chilled Chaos right here. I really watched him either, but he was definitely a funny point with the group. And see. Let's see. Who should go up next? I think FC Glitching will go next. Never really watched him either. No. Next up is... Angle. I almost forgot all these other profile pictures. I don't judge YouTubers based off profile pictures. All I have left up here is... I made a list is... Gulm. Legion, which is... that's Legion. I know that. So Close to Toast. I think we put him as So Close to Toast because we couldn't find his profile picture. So Close to Toast. Never watched him, but he was definitely a high point in the group. Spoonerism. Don't remember which one he is.
You could tell this is totally scripted and planned.
Very scripted. See, I also had 3 Royal Viking in here. I had Velocity HD in here. But to be honest, I just don't really know.
Yeah, the one on the far right is Gown.
Right here?
Yeah.
Never watched him. He's probably not a bad YouTuber, but since I never really watched him, I think he'll go down here. Actually, he'll be a high D. These guys are low. Which one should be lower out of these two, though? I think he should be. I mean, he filed a lawsuit, but he is just a complete, utterly bitch. He's a liar. Let's see. Don't really remember the others. So, I'll just put a new tab thing. I don't know. But, that's about it. How do I make the tab again? Is it down there?
Setting there. And add row below. There you go. Perfect. Just don't type any words that have hotkeys.
Don't. No. Which will be you. Thankfully, I don't remember, but one of his hotkeys is E for stopping videos, which is, I usually just use Alt something, but, you know, that works. Anyway, there's the final tier list.
Perfect.
Yeah. Thank you, Grim Hunter Sand, for helping me set this up with his computer. And hopefully, I can get my own computer at home so I can actually do more content like this. Well, not specifically tier list, but you know the gist. Anyway, bye-bye.